letter. The premise of this game is the king, this guy here, has had the queen arrested for high treason. The princess here, of course, is distraught over that, and we are potential suitors to the princess, so we're, of course, in her time of distress, going to creep on her and try to send her love letters. The rest of these people here are other members of the court, and you'll see in the upper left-hand corner, they have a number on their card.
Right.
That basically represents how close they are to the princess. The princess doesn't really know that well.
Sure.
So they just got a 1. The priest is just a little above that. Then we have the baron and so on and so forth. We'll go over what all these do here in a second. First, I'm going to go over the rules.
Excuse me.
So what we're going to do is one of these cards, and all of these cards will be in the deck, but I'm leaving these out for explanation purposes. All of these cards will be in the deck. There's 16 cards. We're going to take one of these cards out, and it's going to stay face down over here. So we don't know what the one card not in the deck is.
That's this card right here?
That's that card right there.
Okay.
Now, the rest of these cards are going to be shuffled up. We're each going to draw one card, and that's going to be our hand. That is who in the court currently has your love letter to the princess.
Okay, when we draw the card, we're not looking at it.
Do what?
When we draw the card, we look at the card?
You're going to drag it into your hand area, and you will know what that card is.
Okay, we can flip it over. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, sometimes you draw in games face down. That's what I was asking.
Right. No, not in this one. But make sure nobody else sees that card.
Okay. And the person, like in this case, if I would have drawn the prince or whatever, that's who would have had my love letter?
Yes.
Okay.
Now, on your turn, and we're gonna take turns clockwise. You're going to draw a card off the top of the deck and add that to your hand.
Okay.
Then you're going to choose one of those cards to discard in front of you.
Face up?
Face up. And then you're going to do the power that's listed on that card. And each card has some text on it that tells you what you do when you play that card. So, if the card you pick is the guard, you're going to name any card that is not the guard and choose another player. If that player has that card, then they're out of the round entirely. They can't play anymore. They're going to discard every card they currently have in their hand in front of them, and that's it for them this round. Next is the priest. When you play the priest, you get to the other player is going to have to show you the one card that they have in their hand, and then you're going to give it back to them.
How do you actually do that in Tabletop?
You'll drag your card over to their hand area, and then when they're through looking at it, they'll drag it back over to your hand area.
Okay, that makes sense.
And they will make sure to flip it backside up before they do that.
Oh, that's right, because if I, for argument's sake,
right.
Like if I drag this out here, right now everybody can see.
Everybody sees that, and you don't want everybody to see that.
Okay, right. So I had to flip it first, and then
drag it.
Okay. That back there. Okay. Oops, didn't do that.
Next, we have the Baron. You and one other player will compare hands with each other. Whoever has the lowest value card is removed from the round. They lose that round. And again, you show each other the cards like you would in the case of the priest.
So, I assume I can just like marquee select.
Well, you're only going to have one card. Remember, when at the start of your round, you draw two cards. You draw one card. So you got 2 cards.
Okay.
But you're going to play one in front of you, so you're only going to have 1 card in your hand.
Okay, right. I gotcha.
Okay, next is the handmaid. She's pretty sneaky. She was the queen's handmaid, but she didn't fall under suspicion because she knows how to fly under the radar. What she does is she protects you from other players' card effects. So if you discarded her last turn, until it comes back around to you, nobody can play the priest on you or play the guard and choose you or whatever.
Okay.
Okay, next is the prince. You choose any player, including yourself, and you discard that card, and they have to discard their hand and draw a new card. Now, if all the other players have a handmaiden in front of them, you have to play this on yourself.
That makes sense.
Okay. Next is the king. This lets you have to trade your hand with that of another player. And next is the countess. The countess is the princess's best friend, but she's kind of a harlot, and she's a bad influence on the princess. So the prince and the king don't like her hanging around. This is the only card that doesn't have an effect when you play it. This card, if you have this card in your hand at the same time that you add the king or prince in your hand, you must discard the countess. So if you have the countess and the king or prince in your hand, you can't discard the king or the prince. You have to discard the countess.
Okay.
And you don't want to because she's a pretty high number, because she's really close to the princess.
Right.
Now we come to the princess herself. You can have the princess in your hand, and you've given your letter to her directly. But if before the end of the round you have to discard the princess, you're out of the round because you've creeped on her too hard, and she throws your letter in the fire and she doesn't even read it. Okay, so we continue until this deck is exhausted. Then, or if all but one player has been eliminated from the round. If more than one player remains, we show what remains in our hand. Whoever has the highest value card, that being the person who has your letter that is closest to the princess, they delivered your letter first, and then you will receive one of these tokens of affection from the princess. We will play, let me see here. We will play until any player has earned 5 tokens of affection. And then in between rounds, oops. Well, anyway, I can just reset the deck. Come on. All right, any questions on how this works?
Yeah, I got no idea.
Okay.
I figured it will. I think I'll understand after we're done playing.
Yeah.
It's usually how it goes.
This card's out of play. So, Lee, go ahead and draw you a card. That's your hand.
There we go.
Steve, draw you a card. Draw me a card. You can look at that. Is there a way to load in? Yeah, here we go.
What are you trying to do?
I'm going to load in a die. Or 2. Okay. Roll these to see who goes first.
Oh, okay.
Right.
Oh, it's like, yeah, you shake it like...
I rolled a 2. Lee rolled a 5. Alright. Lee's going first.
I cheated.
Go away. Go away, dice. Go away.
Thank you.
Oh, they came back. No, just ignore those. All right, Steve. So first, you're going to draw a card off the deck. You're going to add that to your
It
hand.
did come back.
Now you're going to choose one of those cards, and you need to be looking at those. You can keep them flipped over to their face side. We can't see them. You can choose one of those and play it, and you'll do whatever the effect says.
I think if you really wanted, you could right-click and delete the dice, but I can't do it since I'm not host.
No. I'm not worried about it. They might come in handy. Okay. So you played the handmaid. So none of us can affect you with our cards. So it goes to me. I'll take this. Okay. I will play. I'll play this. Lee,
Yes.
you have priest.
Go fish.
Alright.
Let's see.
Now it's Lee's turn.
Name a non-guard character. If that player has the card, you're out of the round. Okay, I gotcha. Okay, now I draw a card, right?
Yep, you draw a card.
Okay. And then I play one just by putting it down here, right? Like you did.
Yep, that's the card.
So, Quinn, do you have a handmaid?
I do not.
Go fish.
Yeah. So now what?
Now it goes to Steve again.
Okay. Do we do anything with these guard character cards?
Just keep them in front of you, so we got kind of a record
Okay.
of who's played what.
Oh, wait a minute. That was dumb because there's only one handmaid. No, there's a couple, right?
There's two handmaids.
Okay.
But one of them is in front of Steve, so we know
That was, yeah.
there's only one left.
Lead.
Which is why I chose
You have a
Priest.
Baron.
Go fish.
No barons here.
Oops, I didn't mean to put that up there.
No, yeah.
I was just trying to put it. Oh, get back. It
Put a
looks
little
like
higher up
there.
on the table.
Yeah. There you go.
Yes. It looks like it's going to go in the box, but it doesn't.
Yeah. Well, you want it not to be in the box.
No, I wanted it to be just right on the edge. Didn't cooperate.
Okay, Steve.
Hmm.
Do you have a priest?
I do not.
Well,
Alright.
since Steve has a handmaid, or does that not apply?
That doesn't apply anymore. It only works until the beginning of his next round.
Can we
Okay.
put it over here in the discard? Isn't this like out of the round over here?
No. That's not the discard.
Oh.
That's the one card that is not in the deck.
Okay.
You need to keep the cards you played in front of you.
Oh.
Just
Okay.
because that way we know what cards have been played.
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
So if somebody plays the last guard, they know, oh, well, there's already been one handmaid play, so maybe I won't call a handmaid.
That means you have to remember and stuff. Count.
Well,
That sounds like
that's
math.
that's why you got them in front of you, so you don't have to remember.
You gotta have
Where's-
math and stuff.
And this thing over here tells you how many of each card there are.
Okay, that's the number in the parentheses. Gotcha. Whose turn is it?
Yours.
It's yours.
Okay, so I draw a card, right?
Yep.
Not the whole deck, just the card.
This is tricky.
It's got coordination involved. We should be drinking.
Okay. Steve, do you have a prince?
I do. I'm out.
Steve's out.
Sorry.
No problem.
Okay. All right, Lee. I have the Baron, so we have to compare our cards.
What does the Baron do? You and another player secretly compare hands. The player with the lower
Whoever-
point value is out around. Okay, so No. I did that wrong. Yeah, flip it first.
That doesn't really matter. In this case, since there's only two of us.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I lost that. Even with the king, I lost that.
Ouch.
Because it's yours. Alright. So, since I'm out of the round, Steve's out of the round. Lee's the only one still in the round.
That means he gets a token, right?
That means he gets a token of affection because the Countess has delivered his letter to the princess.
Yay. How long do we play for?
We play until one of us has 5 of those.
Okay.
I just joined the stream after I lost to let you know. I wanted to see what it looked like. And then I suddenly remembered that maybe that might show me the card, so I closed it.
Ooh, dang, I gotta flip it over. This thing.
That's because
Not as easy as it looks.
Lee's in there playing around. So
No, actually, I was trying to help, and I have a feeling I'm not helping anymore. Oh.
Yeah.
So it was a prince that was out.
Yeah.
You got to really roll this dice. It doesn't really roll that easy.
There is a flick thing, I saw. N for nudge.
Alright, the winner of the previous round goes first. Well, first. This card's out of the round. We each draw one for our hand.
Oh, so Steve, you want to press B and play the game like that.
B. Okay, cool.
So I draw a card?
Yep.
Okay.
And you're going to start us off since you won the last round.
So I draw another card, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I play a card, correct?
Yeah.
So I want to look at Steve's hand.
Okay.
What do I do then?
Flip it
Flip your card over.
and then drag it into my area.
Let Lee look at that.
Okay.
Okay. Now it's Steve's turn.
Lee, do you have a prince?
I do not.
Steve,
Yeah.
do you have a prince?
No.
Okay.
And then it's my turn to draw, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, he's having to think about it.
Yeah, that's
No,
not.
no, I'm reading. Make sure the
Sure.
yeah. So Quinn,
Uh-huh.
do you have a handmaid?
I do not have a handmaid.
Damn, getting a lot of fish over here.
It happens a lot with a guard. Unless you get a guard late. then he's a lot better. She's a lot better. Steve has a handmaid.
Hat.
Well, you have the handmaid's power until
Right.
the start of your next turn. Alright, Lee.
Yes.
Discard your hand and draw a new hand.
Discard face up or face down?
Face up.
That's no fair.
That sucks. Actually, that's awesome.
Okay. Oh, and then it's my turn.
Right.
Yep.
Quinn, Do you have the king? Sorry.
I do indeed have the king. Oh,
And by sorry, I
it's-
mean completely not really.
right. I know. But that's the best guess because I played the prince,
Yeah.
so I probably held something in my hand that's higher than the prince.
Yeah.
So your choice is, and since you've already
And I discounted the
thrown away
countess.
the countess, your logical choices are probably the king or princess.
Yeah.
So, makes sense.
My turn?
Yep.
Lee, discard your...
Again, discard.
Okay.
Does that mean Steve has the princess? Or is he bluffing?
I will do this. Show me your hand. He has the princess.
Now, normally you don't want to just throw it down.
No, but he was the only one left, so it was easy.
Yeah, since he's the only one left.
Yeah. It's your turn, Steve.
That's dangerous. You don't want Lee to get a hold of the guard because that's the end of it.
Is it my turn or your turn?
Yeah, it's your turn, Steve.
Okay. I was wondering.
Oh, that's the last card. So you just discard that one, and you're guaranteed to win.
Okay.
They need a button where you can reset the cards.
Oh no, Lee did win.
What happened?
Well, because you put no. You had to no. That's right. You compare your princess to the hand that
Yep.
you win. That's
Yeah.
right. Yeah.
Yep.
You need a button you can reset the cards.
There is. You can right click and reset, but it doesn't seem to take them all.
No, it doesn't.
I think I remember to hold us to pick up a stack. You gotta press and hold for a second because if you go too fast, you just draw a card, which is one of the reasons why it gets a little weird.
That didn't work.
It also gets weird when three people are trying to do the same thing.
It's more fun though.
Steve, okay, you got one of your tokens.
Hey, give me my token back. My token. Ah!
All right, Steve starts us out this
Token
time.
got fallen off.
Doesn't everybody take a card first?
I did.
Oh, right.
He's the one that's not following the rule.
You have a Quinn. Do you have a handmaiden?
I do not.
I like the little Marvin the Martian hovering over.
Yeah.
Lee.
Yes.
You have princess.
No.
Okay. Shot in the dark.
Yeah, early on, it's pretty much a total game.
Yeah, it's hard. Princess is a bad pick, either way, because there's only one princess. But
And it could be sitting over here.
Oh, you, Steve.
Oh. Lee.
I got the I played the handmaid, so it's gotta be Quinn.
Oh, sorry, Quinn. I forgot
yeah,
about
you
that.
can't. Are you surprised?
No.
Steve.
Yeah.
Baron.
No.
Okay. Another hand.
Jesus,
Double
man.
protection. Got a harem of handmaidens protecting him over
Yeah,
here.
you know. It's a party as always. I assume this was a workshop thing.
Yeah. Oh man. Gotta pick me again. That sucks. Alright, well, it's gotta be you, Steve.
Oh.
Hmm.
And I don't draw into my hand, or I draw a
You
replace.
go ahead and draw. You go ahead and draw.
Okay.
Alright, back to Lee.
Okay. Oh, I screwed up. No, I'm sorry. I got confused.
Actually, I screwed up.
What's up?
I screwed this entire round up.
Well, that's okay.
No, it's not. Look, I gotta take this back because I had the Countess.
Oh.
And I can't keep
Keep
the Countess in my hand, so tell you what, I'm just out of the round because I cheated.
Cheater, pumpkin eater.
That puts us at what? Lee? Yeah, Lee was finishing his. Because you have
Yeah.
2 cards.
Yeah, so let's go ahead and do this. So what's your...
Oh, we compare hands?
Yeah, what do you have? I have the king. King trumps card. Sorry, Steve.
Yep. Oh, well.
He would have won even if you still had the prince.
Almost worked.
There does have to be a quicker way of doing this, but maybe that's where some of the scripts things could actually make things simpler.
Yeah. Anything's got to be easier than what I've been dealing with for the last week and a half. You ever use Jenkins?
Mm-hmm. Jenkins, the janky Jenkins.
Yeah. Been trying to get Jenkins to build a Docker in. Pain in the butt. I got it working today, though.
That's good.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think it's Lee's turn, right? Or Lee's.
No, I think it's your turn to draw your hand.
Yeah.
Oh, right. Duh. Did that actually sit?
No.
Oh, there it goes. Jeez.
Okay, what does the guard do again?
If you guess the guy's hand.
Let's say Quinn guard.
You can't call guard with the guard.
I can't call guard. Non-guard. That makes sense. Then Quinn Baron.
No.
Go fish.
Whee!
Oh, it's my turn.
Dang handmaidens. Why can't I ever get one?
No, you only get the guards.
Yeah. See?
Alright. Lee,
Yes.
you have Prince.
No. Go fish.
How do you have 2 cards in your hand?
I don't have one.
No, you have 2. You need to put your guard out. There you go.
What it was setting on top of this dice was just on my screen. It was on the table, but it was in reality. It was on the dice. Okay. I don't know. Let's say Quinn, princess.
Nope. No princess here.
Princess. Oh, we're on the. We're under attack by an orc.
Oh, this thing would be so cool with for D&D maps, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Quinn, priest.
No, sir. I just drew that.
Sure.
Let me see your hand, Lee.
You said me.
Yep.
Oh, I dropped it on the floor. There it is.
Okay, here it is.
Yeah, that was that card.
Okay, that's interesting.
Okay, now it's my turn, right?
Yep, not yours. Can't have the whole deck.
All right. So what's the scripting language? This
It's your turn, Steve. I assume, right? I did that right?
Yeah, Countess, you.
If you have the king or prince, you must discard the king.
And that is your play. Not that I'm completely giving my hand away here, but...
All right. Yeah.
You don't, and if you don't, you can choose not to do it, but you can also choose to do it.
Yeah, even if you don't have the prince or the king, you can still choose to discard
All right.
the count.
Which is totally what happened here. That's exactly.
Right, because you have the princess.
Exactly. Is it my turn? No, it's Quinn's turn. Oh, it was almost standing up there. Sorry, I got a little distracted.
It'd be funny if you had two of these in here, and if they would have like they don't like each other or something. They start fighting.
Right, Lee. We gotta share hands here.
Okay. I knew that was coming.
Yeah. I'll just take that back.
So then I'm out. Right?
You're out. You're out.
I'm out. It's all up to you, Steve.
Back to Steve.
All right.
You get to work. Huh? You're gonna choose you or me?
You.
Dang it. And if I had to discard the princess. If you discard the princess, you lose.
Right, and I had the king.
And you had the king. D1's another token of affection.
I just wanted to see what he did.
Well, can't help but notice I have a dearth of tokens of affection here.
Well, you just have the undying fans. Oh, I didn't do that. Did I do that?
I don't know who did that.
Sorry. I
Wow.
wanted to know what the button did.
That's what it does.
In chat, it says Rigetti flipped the table in rage. Strength check passed. Oh, 1d20 equals 20.
Dang, that's a critical flip.
Cool.
So the very first d20 that I rolled in tabletop was a 1. Your very first d20 was a 20.
Well, a good thing it was in the beginning of the round that I decided to do that.
You can rewind, so it's really not that big of a deal.
It was pretty funny, though. I'm like,
There-
I wonder what this does.
There's an achievement for actually not flipping the table.
Oh, is there? I would fail.
Yeah.
It's called restraint.
You play and not flip the table for a whole hour.
Oh.
Steve goes first.
Oh.
Since he's the big winner.
Lee.
Let's see. Choose discard. Okay, I got discard. No, draw one.
Dang it.
Okay.
Alright. Boop. There, finally. Finally, I get the handmade. The orc handmade. Did the orc die?
Yeah, and it has a couple actions in the context menu.
Oh, fancy.
Died, got ran over.
So, Steve. Let's say king.
Go fish.
Damn. Okay.
Guess it's my turn, right?
Yep.
Yep.
I assume you, as a host, you have like a palette or something that you can pull figures out.
Yeah.
Oh, that one's cool.
That's a werewolf. Oh, I got the attack of the figure.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
All right, my turn.
Yep.
Now that I'm done playing with the figurines. Huh. Okay. Going to go. What was the last card you played, Lee?
Guard.
Okay. Gonna choose you.
Are we swapping hands? Is that what?
Yeah, I played the Baron. I'm gonna compare.
Bye-bye. And I'm out.
All right, it's Steve's turn. Go, Steve, go.
Go, Steve, go.
Do you have Prince?
No.
They're having a party over there.
I'm telling you.
All right. Let me have a peek.
Well, it's just you left, so.
Yeah, that's exactly what I thought.
That's exactly what I thought you had to. Uh-huh.
All right, here we go.
Do you have the king?
Of course I have the king. What else would I have?
It's really picky when the cards aren't, or when they're rotated, of when they stack on top of each other.
What the heck?
Yeah, I don't know why that didn't. Whatever.
It said somewhere there was a reset all, but I can't see that context menu.
I seem to only be able to pull one at a time.
That's because you're doing it too quick.
Yeah. Did you get your? You need your grab your token there, Steve.
Yeah, your third. 2 more for Steve, and then he's the big winner. Oh, dang it, I didn't want. I just wanted this.
Oh, that's fine. Oh,
I wanted to see what would happen when you threw the bag away.
maybe this isn't a good game for us. Let me rephrase that. Good program for us, because love letters could be fine.
Oh, it's my turn, right?
Yeah, you won. So
Oops. Quinn, you got a Baron?
No, sir. No Baron here. Oh, man. Okay.
Oh,
okay. Steve,
yeah.
give me your hand.
Oh.
Okay.
What was it?
It was a big fish.
Oh, okay.
I like how the minute.
Look at that guy run. Look at that guy run when you move
Yeah,
around.
that's very fun.
Quinn, you got the king?
Dang it, Steve. God dang it.
What was it, 50-50 chance?
It was, man. I knew one of them.
No, it's a 33% chance because I could have the princess too.
Why do I?
I mean,
Wait a minute. Sorry. This. I got 2 cards in my hand somehow. It's. Oh no, I don't. I'm sorry. I keep getting confused because I'm like in my perspective per se. So I had my priest card that's at the bottom middle of the screen overlaid on top of the card that's hovered in the world for everybody to see.
Oh.
You know what I mean? So I was
Yeah.
whatever. Sorry, just confused.
Oh, you can rotate the view.
Sorry. Okay, Steve, what do you have? Okay. You can take it back now.
Lee, do you have a
God
prince?
dang.
I do not. I'm an idiot. I just looked at your hand, Steve, and I completely forgot what you
Oh
have.
my god. Come on, just end it all. You got a guard? Drop it.
We'll just play this.
Oh,
No, I don't want the whole thing.
I like how when you hover over the deck, it tells you how many cards there are left.
Yeah, that's useful.
Yeah.
Did you notice there's a flick command over there?
Yeah, I was kind of fiddling with that earlier.
That's pretty cool. Whoa!
Whoa!
You knocked a card into your hand.
Yeah. That's the discard. Or not the discard, but the card that not to be used this round.
You know what? I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna. No. I'll say Steve.
What?
You
What do I do?
discard and draw a new hit card.
Okay.
And then it's your turn, yeah. Are you making it bigger?
No.
That's awesome.
Okay, we gotta compare hands.
Okay.
What do you got?
I have a Baron.
I have a princess.
Man, Steve's on a roll.
Steve is kicking ass.
King of the love letters.
He's too scary. He's got to go. Steve just needs one more.
There needs to be an immediate.
I'm sure there is.
I just keep looking everywhere. I don't. So was this a built-in one then?
It's off the workshop.
Oh, okay.
Does the game actually come with any?
Does Tabletop
Yeah.
Simulator come
Yeah,
in?
with no workshop, no DLCs. Is it?
But, at least still got to draw his card.
Oh, right. Sorry.
Sorry.
Fine.
I don't know.
Probably basic things like, maybe chess or deck cards or something.
Lee,
Yes.
got a Baron.
No.
Struck out again.
Quinn.
Uh-huh.
Do you have a handmaid?
No, sir.
Damn.
I do not.
Oh, this sucks. Oh well. Lee. You'll see why.
Okay, Quinn.
Please be a guard. Please be a guard. Oh, I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this. Okay. All right, Steve. Let's compare.
Wait. What?
Let's compare.
Oh, come. It doesn't matter. You already.
Yeah, I'm out. I'm out again.
Your turn, Lee.
Yeah. And that would be you, Steve. Discard and draw.
Oh, and now it's my turn, right?
Yep.
Yep.
Hold on. Lee, do you have a
Well, you have to say it.
princess?
Damn it.
Yeah, I knew it. I knew it. Oh, yeah, that's it. Dang, Steve.
Yeah.
Oh, he gets all that sweet, sweet princess loving, I guess.
Yeah. It's so.
That was so weird though, because Lee knew what I had. You all of a sudden knew what I had. That whole game played weird.
Yeah.
It's easy. It's not that hard to given the cards you play.
If you pay attention.
And given the powers of the cards, it's not that difficult to figure out what somebody has.
Kind of crazy. I don't pay enough attention though.
So Quinn, I hate to tell you, but of the three of us, you're the most creepy.
I'm the least successful creep. But we're all creeps.
Okay, what should we play next?
I don't know. Let's see what we got. Let's see. Something I'm prepared to teach.
Yeah, and something short, because I probably have getting to the end of my attention span.
Limited mind power.
How long did we do on that? 50 minutes. If your attention span only reaches an hour, we're never going to finish hardly any of these.
Yeah, that's fine. Where's the flick? Oh, there's the flick.
All right, let's see. There's that. Oh, what's this?
Ooh.
I like this. These are awards you can give to somebody. The You Tried award, and there was an attempt award.
Wait a minute. How do I?
All right, let's see. Why isn't DLC? Just those.
Wait. No, go away. Oh, that's good. Is this one of the DLC ones?
No, this is another workshop one.
Okay.
Let's see.
This looks complicated.
It's not really.
What
It's probably going to take us more than. I don't have a. How much time do you figure you got?
I don't know.
It's sounding like 20 minutes. So just have
Yeah, I hate to say that, but
All right.
if it's a fun game, I'll stick around and I'll get involved. I'll be fine.
I'm gonna have to look for something. Probably gonna take me 20 minutes to find something that only takes 20 minutes.
We can start teaching Steve Arkham Horror. I can do that in my sleep.
Okay.
Do they have that for this yet?
Oh God, yeah.
Really? Wow.
I was mostly joking on that, by the way, but whatever, it's
Too
fine.
late. You offered.
Holy crap! What's going on here?
You already had it.
Yeah, I had it already.
Nice. I'm kind of curious to see how this works too.
On my
so
screen, I see a bunch of poker
mm-hmm.
cards.
Yeah,
and stuff
it's
right
downloading artwork.
Yeah, I gotcha.
Let's pick it all there.
Top metal, it tells you.
So neat thing we've discovered about this game is only one of us needs to have the module.
And more importantly, only one person actually has to purchase the DLC.
Oh,
cool. They actually tell you that in the store, which is really kind of great. So yeah, there's no way we're going to be able to play a complete game. Actually, that's a good point. Can you save and quit and come back?
If we quit, well, next time we come back, yes, it saves the state.
Oh, nice.
Oh, and on unrelated note, I also got the update. It was half price for Borderlands 2, the next modules with 11 extra level.
Oh, right. Those are on sale. I should check those.
Yep.
All the original DLCs for it?
I have almost all of them. There's a couple that are on the fringe that are still not on deal yet.
I told you what I did at the con, right? When I came upon that table that was ready to play.
I don't remember.
The lady that was setting it up told me to shuffle the character cards.
All right.
Uh-oh.
I was shuffling them and I found Dexter and he flew out of the deck.
Magically.
Oops.
It's kind of weird how that happened.
Oops, I guess we can't use Dexter.
So where are the investigators? I guess
all the way over
they have the minis, but is there an investigator card? So Arkham Horror is a Cthulhu themed.
Yeah, I think I watched one of the thingies online with Will Wheaton.
Oh, sure. Actually, has he tabletop this one? This doesn't seem like a tabletop game.
Arkham Horror? I don't know.
Because it's long. He tends.
No, it was an Arkham Horror-like game.
There is
Oh,
an Eldritch
there's
Horror, which
there's
I
a
believe
ton.
he's played on
Because I
tabletop.
remember some old guy was the archaeologist or whatever, and then there was
Character cards are in this gray bag here.
where?
Oh, okay.
In here? Oh yeah, look at that.
So
Do you draw or do you like pick?
yeah, just draw one out. See what you get.
Oh wait, I'm in flick
Oh, yeah. Go ahead and flick it.
somehow. How do you get out of flick mode?
On the
Left.
left-hand side over
Oh,
there.
there it is.
You click
Or
that.
you can press F1.
I'm still in flick.
Or you can use the lame hotkey.
Lame hotkeys.
Where'd it go? Where'd the character thingy go?
I don't know.
Monsters, gates,
You lose-
guardians. Yeah, I don't see the gray bag over here.
Did I flick it on top of one?
You might have flicked it. Oh, there.
There
What?
we go.
That's weird.
Did it go into one of the other bags?
No, it just occupied the same space.
Oh. No. Isn't there a physical law against that? Alright, let's see.
Stat
Oh,
sliders
here's
are
our-
over here.
Here's your stat sliders. That's what I was looking for.
So do you draw and that's what you pick, or do you draw and you can look at whatever?
Sometimes we
I guess it's really how you want to.
draw 3 and then pick one. Doesn't really matter.
Yeah. I'm a musician at the moment, so
The stat sliders look kind of weird, but
Yeah, they're not. They're usable.
yeah, and on the UI, it or as in the digital form, it actually might be the best thing.
I don't see the Doom token.
I'm actually giving these to you, Steve.
oh sorry.
It's fine.
I was playing with a card.
So Guardians, Heralds, Goose, Rubble, Brood, Visage, Yellow Sign tokens, Bass tokens.
So what do you do with the sliders?
In short, you see how you have 6 skills: Speed, Sneak, Fight, Will,
Yeah.
Lore Lock. Each one of them are paired together, hence the grouping.
Okay.
And you put the slider on, let's say, like there, and so that
Okay.
marks.
What state you're in?
Yeah, and
Okay.
you can through the game, you can move the slider up and down. So you could say, hey, I want to be more speedy than sneaky. So your card might look like, while your play might look like something like this, to say this is what your current stats are.
Okay.
I don't know how you managed to play this game with all the expansions. There's no way to remember all the rules involved.
We've played this game a lot.
That's why. That's part of the reason I moved to Eldritch.
Yeah.
And I'm not buying expansions for it like I did for Arkham.
Yeah.
I kind of ruined Arkham by buying too many
Let's
expansions.
see let's pull a goo out and see which goo we get.
Who was it?
Hester.
It's Hester. Don't say that name too many times.
Yeah.
Is that like Beetlejuice?
Yeah. Here we'll put Hester up here at the top. He can be ruling.
Oh, I think that's the 3rd time.
Damn. So basically, Arkham is a fictional city in Massachusetts, where Lovecraft wrote quite a few of his stories in. The basic theme is traditional, well, stereotypical these days. Old one in this case. He who should not be named. He's trying to what am I looking for? Not take over the world, destroy the world.
Well, it depends on the great old one. They all have different.
Yeah, the pattern is basically the great old one is sleeping, and then the cultists or whatever are working to awaken the old one to devour the world or take over or whatever, depending on the ancient one.
Or do whatever. Where's free? There's free tokens.
I'm not really giving you a full rundown, Steve, mostly because I don't know if we're actually going to play. Just kind of giving you highlights.
Okay.
I'm kind of mostly peeking to see how playable this thing is. And actually, this looks like it would be pretty playable.
How do we get more clue tokens? There's only
There,
the one.
I saw.
Is there a bag of clue tokens?
I thought I saw a bag of clue tokens. No?
Monsters, gates, guardians, heralds, great old one.
It's all the same. You know, the money, the health. You know, how do you get?
There's a clue over here in the corner.
Yeah, we need to figure out how to duplicate these. Can you duplicate them with a context menu, Quinn?
I don't see.
And there's a. And it's kind of a little weird because it's got a stack of gates here, but then there's a gate bag. What's in here? These are just arbitrary tokens, yeah. But we're all playing investigators. Like you're playing Jim Culver, the musician, you know, who are trying to, because this game takes place in the 20s.
Yeah.
Like 26,
That's sort of
28, depending on the story. But we're playing investigators who are trying to, you know, prevent the end of the world, quite literally.
There's a lot of tokens.
Oh yeah.
Oh god, this game is.
Yeah, this game takes up a room when you set this thing up. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how you would do this without.
Doom token's too big. I had to scale it down. Boop.
But roughly speaking, this is a completely cooperative game, which is kind of fun. But roughly speaking, you know, our investigators move around, fight monsters. Every location that you go to, you'll draw like these event cards, which is this huge stack that's over here. You draw like an event card and gives a little flavor of what happens in that turn, and gates can open and monsters can pour out, and as you progress through the game, the doom track goes up, and like in Hester's case, when you get to 13, he awakens, and that's not the end of the game, which is kind of fun because then you could actually fight him and potentially defeat him. Though generally speaking, when the Elder One awakens, it's usually, you know, not stacked in your favor, as you would expect. Yeah, because we need to get these clues on the board. How do you duplicate these clues? Is there some instructions or anything to this thing?
I have no idea. I'm trying to figure out. There's got to be a way to just make some. Where'd it go? Oh,
I put it.
Is it supposed to go on the green ones or the red?
It goes on the red ones.
Okay, so I thought.
Yeah, I just toss it on the board.
Oh, there's a copy.
Tabletop. Oh, did you copy it? Did you figure out how to copy?
Yep. You can copy paste.
How do you do that?
Bring up the context menu.
Okay, that looks like it's locked
Copy.
for just you.
Okay.
Nice.
There we go.
Why don't you?
That ought to be enough. Oh, it fell.
These digital readers would be kind of nice. Why don't you copy and paste us some of these with sanity, stamina, and money?
What am I doing?
So you have basically To like you have health and stamina, sanity. That's kind of like your hit point.
And the green one's for money.
And the green one's for money.
Okay.
Normally the game has little these cardboard chits to track these things, but it looks like this in here they made these nice little LED things that you can just.
So I just grab one and put it next to me or something, or.
Yeah, and you'll see on your card, underneath the name, it says 6 sanity, 4 stamina.
Yeah.
That's what you would start at.
Okay.
For.
I assume we're just going to do the base game.
Oh.
If we're gonna do
Absolutely. Actually, can you
ignore these?
Can you get rid of them? Can you get rid of them?
Yeah, I'll get rid of them. They won't ever bother us again.
Oh, I see. They did a little sideboard for the other worlds. That works.
For the the other worlds.
That works. Yeah. So you want to.
Now, spells and stuff from those will still be in the decks, but I guess that's okay.
Yeah. Well, those should be, right?
Yeah.
There you go. You can range this however you want, Steve, but... Looks like you can just click on the LED and type a number.
So red was what?
It gives you a stamina. It gives you.
Over
okay. I see it now.
Over.
And this, got it.
Those are handy.
What are?
Those little digital things.
Yeah, that really cuts down the number of stupid stuff you have to track.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then the next thing you would do when you're starting is pick your where you want the sliders to be on your skills. And it's I don't know if there's really a good thing to recommend. I always at least the start of the game just try to keep everything kind of in the middle because you never know what's going to happen.
So what's the rules on that? You can't let any of them touch. Is that what the rule is?
No, so basically what happens is like speed and sneak are linked, fight and will are linked, and lore and luck are linked.
Right. So what's stopping me from overlapping these?
What do you mean by overlapping, I guess?
Well, I can put this one like right.
Oh yeah, it's this in the real game, the little slider is just as big as the numbers. It's just they made this little slider thing really big for whatever reason. But really, all you're doing is you're picking like in this case, you're picking 4 and 0 for your speed and sneak skill. Your fight, you're picking 3 and 2, and lore and luck, you're picking 3 and 3.
I see. I see what the limiting factor is. One goes up and one goes down. Okay.
Yeah, and to kind of jump ahead in the explanation, you see this focus 2.
Yeah.
Ooh, I got an elder. Start off
with that. Oh, that's nice. At the beginning of your turn, you can move these sliders at 2 spaces total. So in other words, you could move your speed sneak slider down to 1-3, or you could move it up to 4-0 and move your lore luck down to one slot. So I'm not explaining this very well, right? Yeah. So
every turn I could move it 2 spaces.
Yeah, you can move a total of 2 steps on your sliders. That's a little bit cleaner way of saying it.
Okay.
And basically what happens is the game you'll be told to do some dice rolls. And basically you roll a d6 and generally speaking 5 and 6 are successes and everything else is a failure. That's kind of how it works. But so
that's
so the number would be like you'd be rolling like for speed of 3, you'd be rolling a base of 3 dice. That's what the numbers mean. That's how many dice you roll.
Okay.
Well,
And these dice, the 5 and 6 on these dice faces have an elder sign on them, so that counts as a success. Actually, it looks like that's the only face they have.
I have it on the yeah.
Oh yeah, it's got little numbers on them, but the 5 and the 6 have an elder sign on them,
Yeah.
so you can easily see when you get a success.
Cool. Somebody spent a lot of time putting this together.
Yeah, really. Okay, so you got gates to open. We're playing 3 players.
Oh, that's handy. Is that on the regular board?
No.
I didn't think so.
Arkham monster limit. Number of players plus 3. Outskirts. 8 minus 3 is 5, right?
Traditionally.
Okay. Okay, Steve. Let's continue your character setup here. Okay, so over here on the left middle, you'll see like your home, Velma's Diner, and that's where you start. And Velma's Diner is up here. So I guess one of the things you could do is look through the miniatures all the way over here and find your character.
Who is it? I'll get it.
I don't know who you're playing, Steve. Jim Culver.
Yeah.
Marie. Look for Marie too, if you don't mind.
All right. Jim starts where?
The Vel's Diner. Velma's Diner.
And who else?
Marie Lambeau. And Erica's mad at me.
Oh,
She just walked in. Hang on, I'll be right back.
Marie starts at Ma's boarding house.
Erica wants me to look at the Christmas tree. I'll be back in a moment or 3.
Okay. All right, let's see what else you got here. You need $3, so you can just type 3 into that green one there. That's your money. Oh, wow, you start with 3 clue tokens. That's crazy.
I have somewhat of a clue.
I only had 1 clue token. There's your 3 clue tokens.
Seems like 2. No? Okay.
1 unique item, the golden trumpet. Let's see. Search the unique item deck. Golden trumpet. There you go. Here's your golden trumpet. 2 random spells, a common item. Spells are terrible in this game. Most of them do good things for us, but they usually hurt you in some way.
Please stack.
One common item and a skill. Common item and a skill. Here's your skill. Common item. This one will's nice. skill did I get? I got +1 to war.
Stat sliders don't exactly work quite right, do they?
The what?
The stat sliders don't quite work right.
Yeah, the stat sliders are a little weird in this. I don't know how they made
They're
the.
a little too big or something.
They're too big. The ones in the actual cardboard are much smaller than those. Those are like those hoop earrings trashy women wear. I think I'm going to stop the stream. I don't think we got a whole lot long.